Hello, this is Adventure Time Total War here with another Warhammer Total War online battle. Today I'll actually be playing against the same opponents with the same ally as I did in the last battle, except we all changed factions. I will be playing as the Dwarves, my ally as the Vampire Counts, then our opponents as the Beastmen and the Empire. Alright, I'm going to go over the army comps and I'll get the battle started. Alright, my army will be led by Thorgrim Grudgebearer with 3 units of Hammerers, 2 units of Ironbreakers, 2 units of Slayers, and 4 units of Quarrelers. My ally will be led by Manfred von Karstein with 2 units of Zombies, one of them a unit of Renown, 4 units of Graveguard, a Necromancer on a horse, a Mortis Engine, Cairn Wraiths, a unit of Blood Knights, and a unit of Crypt Horrors. Right? Now, my opponent, the Empire, is already letting off some shots from his Hellstorm rocket battery, along with his Luminarch of Hysh. Now they're all led by a Volkmar the Grim on his magnificent steed, with a unit of handgunners, a unit of Free Company militia, 3 units of spearmen, 3 units of greatswords. And for our Beastmen friends, they are led by Morgor the Shadowgrave with a Brayman of Shadows, 2 units of Razorgore Horde with a Giant, and then 2 units of Beastigore Herds, along with 2 units of Gore Herds, 3 units of Gore Herds, and 3 units of Beastigore and 3 units of Gore, with a unit of Ungor Spearmen Horde, and Centaurs with great weapons on our flank. Alright, that's it for the army comps, and as you can see, my army is already starting to become whittled down. Alright, I'm going to advance to try to get my Quarrelers to get some shots off at the Empire and the Beastmen while charging my heavy infantry at the Imperial Artillery. Now that's going to devastate my men on the way, and that luckily did not hit Thorgrim, for if he was that damaged early in the battle by the Luminarch of Hysh, he would have gotten it very early in the battle. Now those handgunners are going to start letting off some shots at my Ironbreakers, while those Hellstorm rocket battery rockets keep on devastating my men simply as they're running across the field. Alright, now the Beastmen are going to outflank me, and they're going to charge my flank. I'm going to respond by sending in my Slayers to delay them. And since Slayers are unbreakable and cannot rout, they're going to hold them for some time, while Thorgrim leads his main force of heavy infantry into the Empire, and is going to get distracted by the Beastmen. Now my heavy infantry here are going to get stopped. That Luminarch of Hysh bolt actually I think hit Thorgrim. Now my heavy infantry are going to get stopped. I don't know what the spell is called, it's been used against me many times. A Net of Ammonic. So I'm going to go with that, Net of Ammonic. Now those greatswords are going to position themselves for a charge on my infantry, while I rout some of the Beastmen units, and that Luminarch of Hysh is going to seriously damage Thorgrim. By now my ally has joined the battle with Manfred von Karstein idling in the air above some of the Beastmen units with his Zombies and Graveguard and Crypt Horrors all charging into the Beastmen. Now my Hammerers are going to fight these units of Spearmen, who are going to lose men very quickly, seeing as how their Spearmen without shields and Hammers are that looked like it hurt. I hope it's crazy. Alright. This Giant over here is one of those Spearmen. I'm going to attack one of my Quarrelers. I'm going to be reinforced by Graveguard from my ally. And he's going to hit some of his own men in the process, or his allies' men. Actually, more of his allies' men than my own men. Alright, now this Mortis Engine is going to take some time, and the Blood Knights are going to take some time in getting into the battle, but once they do, they will no doubt cause some devastation, as they always do. By this time, my Thorgrim Grudgebearer is being chased down by a unit of Gore Herd, and while Manfred von Karstein goes in to save him, he is being focused down for a bit by a Luminarch of Hysh and a unit of handgunners. Now my unit of Iron Breakers over here are going to hold the Imperial Great Swords while a unit of Graveyard Crimson reinforces them. And now my ally's Necromancer is going to cast some spells, I'm assuming, in the Imperial Infantry, while Volkmar the Grim is going to start routing and is being focused on by my Corlers at the same time. Now this Giant is still going strong over here, and this unit of Spearmen is about to break here in about 2 seconds. I sent my Hammers after the Luminarch of Hish, yet I do believe it runs off before they can reach it. Never mind. Or at least positions itself to fire. And my ally is going to give chase to the Imperial ranged units, while the Luminarch of Hish is actually seriously damaged in a very short period of time. Now Manfred von Karstein is going to go reinforce his own units, or he's going to idle there, while I send Thorgrim back to challenge these 2 units of Gore. Let's watch this, and it's going to kill quite a few of them in 1 hit, and send them almost into a rout with 1 or 2 hits. Alright, now they're routing, he's going to move on to the next unit of Goreherd, while the Mortis engine is going to no doubt chase down these beastmen over here, while the Blood Knights and the zombies are engaged in battle with the Razor Gore herds and the Chaos Spawn. Now that unit of zombies is going to start crumbling, as they have sustained a lot of damage, so there. While these Blood Knights continue to kill these Razor Gore herd. Now Volkmar the Grim is going to engage my Corlers, and I'm going to focus him down with my main Corlers and these Iron Breakers. While this Giant is still fighting over here, even when after I add a small unit of Hammers to fight him. Now over here, this unit of Hammers is going to ensure that these Imperial units rout, just almost being hit by the Luminarch of Hish, and these other Imperial ranged units go in to probably target this unit of zombies right here, or go around to attack my own Hammers, while I send a Thorgrim Grudgebearer to enter into this little melee right here, so we can take out Morgor the Shadowgave. Now these 2 Beastmen units are going to reinforce their leader, while Manfred von Karstein is targeted by the Luminarch of Hish, and Volkmar the Grim is going to enter the fight also. Now, all 4 rulers are in this little combat, but Morgor and Manfred are going to exit. Alright, now Volkmar the Grim and Thorgrim are almost dead, with Volkmar starting to rout. Now this Mortis engine is going to start destroying some of these Crypt Horrors, Chaos Spawn, and probably send them into a rout. While this Brave Man of Shadows is going to be targeted down by my Corlers, and Morgor is going to be chased down by my heavy infantry and targeted by the Corlers. Now that Luminarch of Hish is going to seriously get he's got actually quite a few hits on Manfred, while the unit of Hammers that I sent to deal with Routers the other few minutes ago are going to just stand there. I forgot about them, to be targeted by Imperial ranged units. A lot of them are going to die on their little charge, and they're going to rout before they even get close to the Imperial ranged units, like the handgunners. Alright, now the Giant has returned from routing, and is just standing there. I don't think he has realized it yet. While Volkmar the Grim targets, Thorgrim Grudgebearer targets Volkmar the Grim, who's going to run away, and then charge right into him. Alright, now I do believe one of these rulers die right here. I don't know which one, it could be either. If Thorgrim gets some pretty good hits, he's going to have to make them count. Just going to take turns hitting each other, while Zombies is resurrected to, I believe, they distract Volkmar while Thorgrim gets away. Now behind us, this combat is still going on, with my unit of Iron Breakers and the unit of Blood Knights are engaged with combat with Morgor and the unit of Chaos Spawn. Now the Blood Knights are going to start crumbling, while my unit of Iron Breakers are going to rout here in about 2 seconds. I've said 2 seconds a lot during this video. 2 seconds. Now, all the while, this Brayman is still running down my correlers with relative ease, while my correlers over here are focusing down these handgunners. Alright, what's the difference between there? Nothing. Alright, they both look like pistols. Now Volkmar's going to try to find a way to escape, but I doubt he is, for he is surrounded by allied and my own troops. Now the Brayman is going to start dying over there, and the Giant is going to start dying as well. And there he goes. Did I miss Volkmar dying? I believe I did. Now this unit of Crypt Horrors are going to hold out for quite a while against this unit of Crypt Horrors against Crypt Horrors, really. Oh, I see the difference. Alright, fair enough. Alright, now that is that for that battle. We barely won. We're lucky they didn't have any Imperial Cavalry, or else we probably would have been run down. Alright, now let's go check out those results. Now as for my soldiers, those Quarrelers didn't do too well of a job, yet all of my heavy infantry did quite a bit of damage except for this unit of Iron Breakers. Now this unit of Hammers did quite a bit along with Thorbrim. As for my ally, his Graveguard did quite a bit of damage along with his Blood Knights and his unit of Crypt Horrors, yet his Mortis Engine did not get as many kills as I would have thought. Now this unit of Zombies are actually going to get a lot of kills. Now, I didn't expect them to, and I know they're a unit of renown, but still. A unit of renown of zombies I didn't expect to actually come through. Whereas our Beastman opponent, his Brayman of Shadows actually racked up a lot of kills along with his Bestigor herds, and this unit of Razorgore herds, along with our Imperial opponent, whose most of his heavy infantry, ranged and artillery units got quite a bit of kills. Now the Luminarch of Hysh may not have gotten a lot of kills, but did deal a lot of damage. And in this game, that is a very big part of battles, especially with single hero units. Now these Spearmen, they weren't really useful for anything much apart from holding units in place, whereas Volkmar the Grim just kind of ran around, caused a bit of damage here and there, but apart from that, didn't do too much. Alright, now that is it for that battle, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you would like to play any games with me, please add me on Steam, Clock1012, my name is in the description, along with a link to my Steam group, Ice King's Penguins. Alright, that's all for this battle. This is Adventure Time Total War, signing out.